far as the voice goes, look up vocal lessons. Learn how to sing a little bit on Google. All right, I know it sounds silly, but it's all about matching notes and breathing technique. And I'm saying the same things I've said before in my other videos. When I do Heath's voice, I kind of do it from the sternum right here, the diaphragm. I'm going to breathe in halfway, and you want to talk from here. Not from up here unless you're talking like him. With a Joker, the rule is when he gets sarcastic, you want to try and make your nose come from the nasal cavity in here. So it's kind of like this, but it's not this crazy, because then you sound like Adam Sandler, and then get your laugh through it. Right? Exaggeration. So when he gets, one of my favorite lines is when I haven't practiced it. Really, I don't practice this voice, so I have to warm up a little bit before I do videos for you guys. But anyway, when Batman says let her go, right, when he's holding her, and Heath goes, very poor choice of words. I love that. So for that, he's sarcastic, so it's higher pitched, and you don't speak from here. You kind of speak from here and up in here. Make it so your voice is almost like a falsetto, which means you're singing from your head voice. Vocalists will sing from their head voice like this. You can tell that that's not a powerful singer. Would they sing like this? It sounds stupid and weak. Now that voice is coming from right around here. You can kind of feel it. Would they sing like this? It's vibrating in the throat, right? So when you want to do that, very poor choice of words. All right, you can use your mouth to shape that, and he does it in the film, right? So for that, the voice is going to be coming mainly from the mouth, like this area, not the throat, not the chest. It's going to be coming from the mouth, right around in here, your whole mouth, and you're going to do a little bit of like a, kind of like a Kermit the Frog voice, like coming from the throat. Like, can you do that voice? Can you do that sound? Most people can do it. Just like that, right? But you're going to tone it down a lot. So it's like, and then do a little bit of nasal. Like I said, nasal. With a little bit of So if you're basically, no better way to explain it. If you do the and the like really lock down your throat and just be like, what are you talking about? Right? So it's like, but you're going to lift it up a bit so you can kind of feel it in your nasal area. So it's like, and I don't know, I just kind of blend it. Just practice that stuff. That's all I can tell you guys. I mean, right now, if I tried to do it, it probably wouldn't sound too good. So that's where you get into like the acting. What a lot of people do not do is they do not act. What's acting? I don't know. I'm not an actor. I usually film actors, I'm a photographer. But just, I don't know, feel the role. Just don't pretend to act. Just do it. Like when you talk to your friends, that's acting. You're not doing it. You're just doing it. So if someone was filming you at a dining room table or in a restaurant setting, just talking to your friends, and you didn't know they were filming, you would look natural because you're acting without acting. You're being normal. And I think that's what acting is. Actors out there, correct me if I'm wrong. But just kind of be normal. Try and feel the role. Then there's what they call method acting, which is what Heath did, and a lot of the great actors do. Method acting is where you actually like live the life of the character. As you all know, Heath created a journal. He locked himself away in an apartment. He would do things that the character would do. He created the journal. He wrote in the journal. He had newspaper clippings of murders and clowns and crazy silly things. He would read Joker comics, all kinds. So he was living the role. He was doing this. He stayed in the apartment by himself, and he wouldn't go out of that apartment for days. Then at night, he would go to bars in Chicago, and he would study the Chicagoans, and he would study their accent. So it was difficult for him too, to a point, because he's got the Australian accent, and he would talk like a Chicagoan. he had that accent. So his Australian accent was gone, and I recognized, well, not really, because I've got the Chicago accent. Not that much, but I have it, I've been told, because that's where I am. And, you know, for Heath to do that, he sounded so normal to me because he was doing the Chicago thing. So it was difficult for him. See, I just looked away again. That's just how I am. Anyway, I do feel silly doing these videos at times. But you guys like them, and I love that you like them. It makes me feel really good. I know this video wasn't that in-depth. I love all the photos on the Facebook team page. The videos, I've got ideas of what I want to do. Silly things once in a while. I've got a good one coming up, I think. It makes me laugh, so that's why I do it. And then if you guys get a kick out of it, all the more. Anyway, I just wanted to talk to you guys. I know this tutorial wasn't the best. I'm not going to give too many tutorials, but a few of you asked if I could give you some tips. There you go. Thanks for watching, and if you like the channel, please click subscribe, give it a like, and please share it out so other people on social media, Twitter, especially Facebook, can see it and make this channel grow. Until next time, why so serious?